Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel and welcome back to the About series. Quite a lot of you actually like this series a lot and I don't film episodes too often, so here I am again, and this is actually an episode I've mentioned before on my Twitter feed in a little poll, and a lot of you were interested about this topic. What a better month to talk about this topic than February, the month of love. There is no better time for this topic. So today we're gonna talk about something that I like to call the need to date, or the need to date. I don't know, has anyone noticed this, or am I just completely crazy? This is just how I feel, so these are all my opinions. Maybe I've borrowed some other people's opinions from like forums and online places, and I'm gonna mention those places and link them down below. But yeah, today we're gonna talk about the need to date. Without further ado, let's get into the topic. I'm just gonna sip a little tea from my Daisy Duck mug and let's get talking. First of all, I just want to say that I'm not telling you that being single is better or being in a relationship is better. I am just simply talking about something that I've noticed, something that I've felt. So I'm not telling you that you should be single or you should be in a relationship. This is the video about how people kind of make you feel like that. So I'm not telling you to do something specific. My point here actually is just to make you kind of think about our kind of messed up social norms and thoughts, and now I'm gonna tell you why I think so. Okay, the first thing that I've noticed, which is kind of the whole root thought of this video, is that being in a relationship has been really glamorized. It has been made into this goal that everyone should be crawling or running towards to. Being single is just kind of this sad thing along the way, and no one wants that. I think that creates a lot of insecurity, and that creates a massive pressure for a lot of people. I just get a feeling that if you're single, you're lonely and you just possibly cannot be happy, and you're always looking for someone, you're looking for a relationship. It's not really like that for everyone. For some people, yes, but not everyone. And like I said, it might create a massive pressure and be very stressful for people. Like for me, I am single and I've actually never been in a relationship, so I don't know what it's like, but I feel like I should know because wow, I'm 19, I've never been in a relationship, I never dated anyone. Like, ooh, I'm late, like soon I'm gonna be old and lonely and I will never find any. What? And the cherry on top is that people are asking me, oh, why are you single? Like literally, I've been asked that to my face. And I'm like, I don't know, like, I just am. It's like this, oh, I'm so sorry, oh, why is that? Now I'm just not looking for anyone, I'm just living my life. There is no particular reason why I'm so lonely and single. It's like you're either in a relationship, like you're happy in a relationship, or you're single but you're looking for someone to get into that happy relationship, so you get into the end goal. That creates the whole need to date. Like, you should be seeing people all the time and you should be trying to get somewhere with these people you're meeting. That should lead into a beautiful relationship, but sometimes it doesn't. Sometimes it leads to bad relationships and problems and even more trouble than being single and quote-unquote sad. It just makes me a little bit sad and angry that being single and like the single life is just this resource for sad memes and jokes. I have to say, I do reblog and retweet and share those because I think they're funny, but I don't feel the need that I should actually change that. I just like laughing at it, and I hope there's people who are like me and who like laughing at those, but there's people who look at those and who read those memes and jokes and they're like it just makes me so angry because it shouldn't be like that. I think sometimes people don't realize that maybe they don't want a partner in their life, but they're actually just afraid to be lonely. They're afraid to miss out on something. There's this massive FOMO about like, oh, I don't have a boyfriend. Well, all of my friends are posting these cute pictures with their boyfriends in Disney World, in someone's birthday party or New Year's party. Oh, this person got a New Year's kiss. Now it's Valentine's Day and I'm supposed to have someone. I hate to say this, but some people feel like they're not valuable as they would be in a relationship if they're single. That sounds crazy, but actually some people think like that. I'm gonna link some of the articles and forums I read down below. It just made me so sad reading those, because there's people who ask, oh, I am 17, I'm 19, I'm 21, I've never dated anyone, I've never kissed anyone. Those people clearly feel pressured to be in love, to be in a relationship. It just creates more pressure to meet people and to make new friends. It creates just a lot of pressure and a lot of freaking insecurity, which makes everything just worse. Like, everything in life is just worse if you add that beautiful sparkly insecurity in the pot. I don't know, is this video making any sense? I think this is a very difficult topic to talk about, because I'm so involved in this because I'm worried about people. It just makes me so angry that people feel so lonely and pressured, and they feel this such FOMO that they're just missing on something so amazing. They're not enjoying their life. Like, my life is not sad, and if I felt lonely, it's not because I don't have a boyfriend. I'm actually really, really happy with my life right now, and I'm as single as I was last year this time, and I was super sad, but it was not because I didn't have a boyfriend. If I found someone and I was in a relationship, I think I'd be happy as well. Like, I'm not saying that. I just hate the stereotype that if you're single, you're sad. I don't know, am I a relationship person? I don't know, because I've never experienced that. Maybe if I was in a relationship and I broke up, I would be like, oh, maybe I would feel differently. Who knows? That leads us to the questions that I hear so much, like that. Why haven't you been in a relationship? Why haven't you ever kissed anyone? Those questions are so frustrating, because I'm like, that's not your business. And also, I don't have an answer for that. When someone asks those questions, I don't see or hear the questions, I just hear these stereotypes and social norms screaming at my face. And the stereotypes of being single, you're either looking for someone or you're like the serial dater, or there's nothing wrong with being that. Like, I'm not saying there's something wrong with being that. I have friends who like doing that, and that's totally fine. I support them. Just do things that make you happy. But I'm not like that. I'm not someone who's constantly looking for someone. I'm not religious, so I'm not waiting to be kissed at the altar or whatever. I'm just here living my life. Like, there's no reason, but people are still looking for the reasons from me. Asking questions like there's something wrong, and there's nothing wrong, and I feel like there's nothing wrong, but some people may think that there is. Like, maybe you've gone through a bad breakup, maybe you have childhood trauma, but like, why are you looking for a reason to a question why I'm single? Like, why? That was one time asked from me, like, why I have never dated anyone. I was just shocked, because I was like, is this like, where do you need this answer? Like, when am I in this situation? Like, I believe that the right people come into my life at the right time. So when there is a guy, and when I have a crush and fall in love and whatever, when there is suddenly a relationship, like, yeah, then I go for it. Well, I'd love to be in a relationship later, but right now I'm happy as I am, like this, just enjoying my life with my friends, just living. I'm not thinking about this like, oh my god, how will I get a boyfriend? How will I not be single? I understand people being curious, like my grandma and my family, they're like, oh, do you have a boyfriend? I'm like, no. But then what they tell me afterwards is the thing that makes me super frustrated, I think. I think it was a family gathering. I hugged someone in my family and they asked like, oh, is there anyone, like, is there a boy? I was like, no. And she went, oh, don't worry, you're so pretty that you'll get someone one day. I didn't say I was worried about this, but okay. And guys, that was the first time I started thinking about how there is thought that you should be dating someone. I have seriously no idea. Is this video making any sense? I hope you got my idea and what I was trying to say. I am frustrated at this kind of social norm and thought that you should be in a relationship, and that being single is just this kind of step to this goal. Your relationship status doesn't define you. At some point in life you're single, at some point you're in a relationship, you might go back into the single life, but then you maybe go back into the relationship life. Some people never date anyone and they just choose to be on their own, and that's totally fine, and that makes some people happy. Some people just love being in a relationship, and maybe that's what they really want, and that's okay too. Maybe you're in your 40s, and you're still single, but you're wondering, should I be in a relationship? Like, should I have a family right now? There is no need to worry. The right people come into your life at the right time. If you want to start looking for someone, there is nothing wrong with that, but don't think that you have to be in a relationship to be happy, because you can find happiness right where you are. Quoting a Disney song right there. You're welcome. Don't go into a relationship you're not happy with. Don't date just because you feel like you have to date. You don't. Don't focus on your relationship status. It doesn't matter if you're in a relationship or single or somewhere in between, because that also exists, and that's fine too. Everything's fine as long as you're happy. That's everything I wanted to say in this video. I hope it makes sense. Let's discuss this in the comments. I'd love to hear what you think. I hope you enjoy the About series. If you do, I would love to see you hit thumbs up, subscribe, and I love you guys. I'll see you next Sunday. Bye!